Welcome to Making Strides, a podcast aimed at empowering and educating runners. Our goal is to help decipher misinformation in the running world that can lead runners off their path to progress. With an evidence-guided approach, this podcast aims to give runners the resources they need to foster healthy, lifelong running from track to trail. I'm AJ Cohen.
And I'm Adam Schwert.
Let's make some strides.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Making Strides podcast. Today is going to be just me, Adam, doing a little short solo episode here. So I don't know what episode this will end up being, but I want to hop on here and talk a little bit about just a recent event that happened that I felt had a good lesson kind of behind it. In terms of expectations in your fitness level and what you hope to achieve at maybe a race or something like that. So recently, my wife, who's also a big runner, did a 1 mile time trial. And going into it, she, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks out when we put this on the schedule, she felt pretty good about it. But leading into it, maybe like the week of, she was starting to get kind of tired, didn't feel, just wasn't, had a workout where, it just left her with some doubts. She was pretty confident that she could run under 6 minutes, and that was her goal. But she did a workout the week of, just to kind of, a real light workout, just to kind of feel the pace and what it might be like. And she ran 2 400s in 92 seconds. So that would be a 6:08 pace. And then she ran 2 200s just slightly faster. And again, just to kind of feel out the pace. And she came home from that and was not feeling too good. Said it was really hard. Like, she couldn't really imagine, going a mile at that pace, and really faster is what she wanted to do. So needless to say, she was not optimistic going into the mile time trial, but we really had nothing to lose. There's no races going on there. We just wanted to get a test to see where we were at. So we just go to the track, we do our thing, see what happens, see where the clock leaves us, right? And she came through that first lap, 82 seconds. 82 seconds after running 92 and feeling like that was hard in a workout earlier that week. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to be so bad. She's just going to blow up and not going to be able to hold it. Or this is going to be great. She's going to absolutely kill it. Second lap, she comes around 84 seconds. Like, okay, we're slowing down a little bit, but we're still pretty close to that initial lap she had. So, I mean, it's not quite a point where, she didn't really slow down too much. That's a pretty considerable second lap for a mile. So I'm thinking, okay, we're doing this. We're probably doing this. She's doing good. All she has to do is really hang on for this third lap, and then she's strong. She can finish that last lap. So third lap, we're coming around 85. I'm like, yes, we're doing this. We're going big time. Like, let's go, Em. And then last lap, she really brings it home in an 81. I was like, oh my gosh, Em, you killed that. And ended up running 5:34. 5:34 she ran that mile in. And to all those, track gurus out there, certainly was short of a mile. 4 laps of 1,600 meters, a full mile, 1,609. So technically 9-10 meters short. But generally speaking, she did absolutely great. Very, very proud of her. And so ultimately, I wanted to jump on here, talk about this, because you don't always know where you're at in your training. Periodically, we need to do, maybe a race, maybe a time trial. Maybe even it could be a specific workout that you've done over time where you can kind of use it as a benchmark and test to see where your fitness really is. Because while the workouts amongst your training program can be a good indicator of your fitness, you never truly know where you're at until you test it. And there's something about towing the line at a race or a time trial, something where it's a little more stressful, things are a little more amped up compared to a normal workout where if you do great, if you don't do great, it's not too big of a deal. But to where something like a mile time trial in this case, where there are some standards, she has some history in it, she understands what it would mean to not run so well. So there's a little added stress to that, but not too much, so that it's almost detrimental, just enough to kind of get you going, like that little cup of coffee in the morning. And ultimately, especially if you're doing this amidst a good training block, our performance equates to where our fitness level is minus any fatigue we're under. So if you're really killing it in the volume and you have a subpar performance that you don't think matches up to where your workouts might be, it might just be because you're fatigued from the overall training load. In which case, when you go into that taper and you start feeling good, that fitness is gonna expose itself. So that's always something to consider as well. So yeah, I hope this provides a little insight and maybe a little inspiration to some of you guys who maybe aren't feeling like fitness is quite there. That maybe you do have something there. You just need to put it to the test a little bit in some sort of benchmark workout or a time trial of some sort. So yeah, I thought this was a great story. Again, hope you guys find it inspiring. And short, quick episode. Looks like we're under 10 minutes here. So if anybody wants to reach out, has questions about this, has questions about the process, please reach out to AJ at Up and Running Physical Therapy or myself at Run Mental. We're both on Instagram, Facebook. We have websites at those domains. So please don't hesitate to reach out if you have questions, you want to work with us, etc. We would love to help you in any capacity we can to get you to that next performance goal that you have for yourself. Have a great day. Make some strides.
Hey guys, I just wanted to take a quick minute here at the end to thank you for taking the time to listen to our podcast all the way to the end. If you learned anything from us today, or if you see the value in this podcast, please take a second to share your favorite episode on social media. Another way to show your support is to give us a review on iTunes or whatever podcast platform you're using. If you have any questions about anything you heard, please feel free to reach out to either of us via any of our social media channels. All of the information with how to connect with us, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, our websites, email, all that information will be listed at the bottom of the show notes. Lastly, as a thank you for your support, for anyone who mentions this podcast, you can receive $10 off any service to work with either Adam at Run Mental or me at Up and Running PT. First-time clients only. Okay, guys, have a great day.